So, Marshall, hey, thanks for coming out. Road to the Stage Discovery Series, man. Looks like you got a little bit of weather. It's not going to last very long. I think you'll be all right. So we're going to have you up first, man. We're really looking forward to seeing all your originals and
first, your last.
Checking out the vibe, you know what I mean, Ricky Bobby? We think we have a really cool thing happening out here. First of all, everything we're doing here is to help benefit the Carolina Forest Marching Band. They've got a lot of cool stuff they're doing, a lot of cool stuff that they want to do and improve. So we appreciate you coming out and being a benefit to what it is that we're doing for the kids.
Absolutely.
Also, Callie Baker's Firehouse is in support of the veterans and first responders. So we're really, really trying to do a good thing and promote original music. So
that was good.
Thanks for coming out, brother. So I know you make really good music, man. Again, we're looking forward to hearing your originals. What kind of originals are you going to be playing today? Tell us a story about one of them.
Man, all of them have a story. I'll say this about my original music. I mean, I'm a country artist, but I don't write songs about beer and trucks.
Right.
Maybe girls, I got some of that, but all of my music comes from very personal places. It comes from things I've gone through in my life. So every song that I sing has some real story behind it.
Right.
I'll be playing quite a few songs today, so I can't go into all of them, but I'll say this. I've gone through both some times where I was very excited about who I was talking to or who I was dating, and then I've also gone through the opposite side of that where I'm not so excited about what's happening, and you'll hear that in my music. You'll hear a lot of those emotional kind of stories in what I do.
I feel like that's where the best music comes from. It's like real things in life and relatable things in life.
Yeah.
That's why you make bands.
Yeah.
And that's why we all come out here for it. You definitely have relatable music. I mean, there's a reason why I had you come out. I think that, you know, I've listened to a few of the newer ones. I think that they all have a really, really like bold spot in my heart, like in my feelings. You know?
Good.
The relatability is everything, man. The only other big piece about, I feel like what's missing in the industry and on the stage is presence. I feel like there's not a lot of you know, chest sticking out on stage. There's a lot of people just standing around hoping people are going to cheer for them. When you're on stage, what do you do to help stand out, to make yourself different, to make people look when they wouldn't usually be?
So it's funny, when I was living in Nashville, I had somebody challenged me one day, and they said, "Are you a singer, an artist, or an entertainer?" And
It's a good question.
Aren't those the same thing? But they're not.
Right.
Singers you can find in any church or choir or karaoke room,
right,
who are great and they're amazing at it. But a singer isn't necessarily an artist. An artist is trying to get an idea across. Right. And so an artist is going to be maybe a little bit more personal, whereas an entertainer is probably both of those things, but they're also there to make sure that everybody has a good time. Right. And so you have to pick your lane. Which one are you? And so I decided early on I was going to be an entertainer, because an entertainer can be a singer. An entertainer can be the artist. But neither one of those two can necessarily be the entertainer, right?
Exactly.
There's a Venn diagram there, right?
Very well said, very well said. I feel like our wiring fans are gonna love that one. I think that that's really well said, man. Like, I'm a concert fan from way back. I mean, when I was a kid, my dad played country drums. You know, like, as early as I can remember, I remember seeing the togetherness, hearing about Woodstock and the Mud Party, and just the point after you got there. Like, everybody wanted to go and see a band, cool, like music. But like what people did when they got to a show is what really I think we're missing, but why everybody really loves the live show.
Yeah.
So trying to get back to being entertaining, and not just as you, because as you said, you are entertaining by definition.
Right.
But as a promoter, as a record label, trying to do something different, trying to raise the bar a little bit higher so that people don't feel like they're just coming to stand and watch. They have something that they can come and be a part of. And I really, really think that with all of you guys and the whole series even, man, there's all different genres, there's all different styles, but the heart and the want is all the same. You guys all have that urgency, that professionalism for what it is that you do.
Yep.
And I mean, honestly, man, that's my favorite part. I'm really, really excited to see all of you guys on the stage. So, because I'm a fan when it comes down to it, bro.
Man. So it's crazy. When I first started this, I focused on being a singer because I wanted to make sure that I was good at that. But what I kind of noticed along the way was that you'll lose people's attention. So as a singer, you want to have a great performance. As that artist, you maybe want to tug at their heartstrings a little bit. You want to make them feel something that you're feeling.
Right.
But as the entertainer, you also want to make them laugh from time to time. And so you'll hear me from time to time. I'll do a little bit of crowd work sometimes, where I'll kind of pick on people, or I'll banter with them back and forth. Right. But I always try to make sure that's very lighthearted, and hopefully in there tell a joke. And sometimes I'll tell funny stories about me on the road. I've got plenty of them.
I look forward to that.
There is a performance coach out of Nashville that I follow, and I try to take something from what he talks about, because he coaches all of the major artists, and it doesn't matter the genre. Country, rock, hip-hop, doesn't matter.
Right.
He coaches them. And one of his big things is create a moment in your show. And that moment has to focus on some emotion. It doesn't have to be something sappy or heart-strung. It could be something really funny. It could be something, it could be anything. But you just create that moment that builds up to that, so that your audience then walks away thinking, that was special.
Right.
That wasn't just some band up there playing. That wasn't just some artist up there playing their songs and getting off stage. They made me feel something there. Again, whether it was laughter, whatever. They created that moment. So that's what I'm after in every performance, is I want to create that moment.
For sure.
And I want people to walk away going, that guy's different. That guy's special. I'm going to go see him again.
So where can we find your upcoming music? Where do we find you? Where do we look for you at, buddy?
So I do have 3 that I've already recorded that's not released yet for my next album. Still looking for financing for that last little bit to get us over the hump. But whenever we do get it out there, we're doing a full social media press right now with TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So you can find all of that stuff by looking up Marshall Rocks Country. And if you can't remember that, MarshallRocksCountry.com is my website. I've got links off to social media from there, plus videos and some biographical information, stuff like that.
Cool. MarshallRocksCountry.com.
Marshall Rocks Country.
Cool. Well, it's a pleasure, Marshall. Thank you again for coming on, man. I'm really, really excited for this thing, man.
Me too.
You're the first one ever for the Radio Station National Discovery Series, you know? I think it's going to be great.
Shake and bake.